The Templar Knights. 7 incredible facts historians overlook a hidden history of faith, power, and secrets. The Knights Templar, shrouded in myth and legend, are often remembered as zealous warrior monks or avaricious bankers. However, behind their iconic white mantles adorned with red crosses lies a tapestry of overlooked truths that redefine their legacy. Here are 7 astonishing facets of Templar history that historians have long neglected. The Lost Years. Shadows before the Order's founding. The official founding of the Knights Templar in 1119 marks the beginning of their recorded history, yet their origins remain murkier than commonly believed. Before receiving official endorsement from the Catholic Church and King Baldwin II of Jerusalem, Hugh de Payens and his 8 companions reportedly spent nearly a decade in Jerusalem. What were they doing during this period? The common narrative states that they protected Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. However, some historians and researchers believe their true mission may have been far more esoteric. There are theories that suggest they were engaged in an extensive excavation beneath the ruins of the ancient Temple of Solomon. What exactly they sought remains speculative. Some accounts claim they were searching for hidden religious relics such as the Ark of the Covenant or the Holy Grail, while others suggest they uncovered ancient Gnostic texts or other sacred knowledge that could alter the foundation of Christian beliefs. This mysterious period in their history raises intriguing questions about the true intent of the Templar Order and whether they were more than just a military religious organization. The silent majority. Non-warrior Templars. The image of the Templar Knight charging into battle under the Red Cross is one that dominates popular perception. However, what many fail to realize is that only a small percentage of the Order's members were actual combatants. Historical records indicate that approximately 90% of Templars were non-combatants. These individuals played vital roles in the Order's extensive network, ensuring its smooth operation and financial stability. These members included skilled craftsmen who forged weapons and armor, scribes who maintained meticulous financial and military records, agricultural laborers who worked on Templar-owned farms and vineyards, and stewards who managed estates that provided the Order with vast wealth. Without these unsung heroes, the military arm of the Templars would not have been sustainable. Additionally, the Templars had an advanced banking system, with non-warrior members managing financial transactions across Europe and the Middle East. Their institutions were so trusted that monarchs and nobles deposited vast sums with the Order for safekeeping, further expanding their influence. These silent contributors formed the backbone of the Templar network and were crucial to its lasting impact. The Mediterranean Fleet. Templars of the Sea. When discussing the Templars, most historians focus on their land-based military campaigns. However, the Order also had a formidable naval presence that played a significant role in their operations. The Templars owned a fleet of ships that operated across the Mediterranean, establishing trade routes, ferrying soldiers and supplies, and even engaging in naval warfare when necessary. Their main ports were located in cities such as Marseille, La Rochelle, and Acre, from which they controlled extensive maritime logistics. These ships enabled the Order to move valuable goods, including gold, spices, and religious relics, between Europe and the Holy Land. The Templar fleet was also instrumental during times of crisis. For instance, in 1291, when the city of Acre fell to the Mamluks, Templar ships evacuated key personnel and refugees, ensuring the survival of their order even as they suffered devastating losses. Some scholars believe that after their persecution by King Philip IV of France in 1307, many surviving Templars used their fleet to escape, possibly even reaching distant locations such as Scotland or Portugal. This secretive maritime capability remains one of the lesser-known aspects of their power. The dialogue of swords and scrolls. Templars and Islamic scholars, despite their reputation as fierce warriors engaged in the brutal Crusades, the Templars were not solely defined by conflict. There is substantial evidence that they engaged in intellectual exchanges with Muslim scholars and warriors. Chronicler Usama ibn Munkid, a Syrian nobleman and warrior, wrote of his interactions with the Templars, describing them as pragmatic and willing to engage in conversation with their adversaries. It is believed that the Templars studied Arabic medical texts and adopted various surgical and herbal remedies used by Muslim physicians. Additionally, some of their architectural advancements, particularly in fortress design, were influenced by Islamic engineering techniques. Their ability to absorb knowledge from diverse cultures demonstrates that they were not just warriors of the faith but also pragmatic diplomats and scholars, contradicting the simplistic notion of an irreconcilable war between Christianity and Islam. Herbalists of the Holy Land. The Templars' medical legacy beyond the battlefield. The Templars were also pioneers in medical care. Their field hospitals and infirmaries, established along pilgrimage routes, were some of the most advanced in medieval Europe. These institutions combined religious healing rituals with practical medical treatments, often influenced by the knowledge they had acquired from Muslim and Byzantine sources. The Templars reportedly used opium as an early form of anesthesia, a practice they likely learned from their Eastern counterparts. They also used Jerusalem sage for wound healing and myrrh as an antiseptic. Unlike many other medieval institutions, their hospitals treated people of all faiths, including Muslims and Jews, emphasizing their pragmatic approach to healing and care. Shadow diplomats. The Templars' secret peace talks. Far from being just warriors, the Templars also acted as intermediaries between warring factions. Some of their leaders engaged in secret peace talks, often against the wishes of the papacy. One of the most notable examples occurred in 1229, when the Templar Grand Master Armand de Perigord facilitated a truce between Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II and Sultan al-Kamil of Egypt. These negotiations ensured Christian access to Jerusalem without the need for bloodshed, highlighting the Templars' commitment to diplomacy when war was not the best option. Their castles and fortresses often served as meeting places for secret negotiations between Christian and Muslim leaders, making them key players in the region's complex political landscape. The Phoenix Legacy. Surviving the flames when King Philip IV of France turned against the Templars in 1307, ordering mass arrests and executions, it seemed that the order had met its end. However, history suggests otherwise. Many Templars evaded capture and found refuge in Scotland, where they are rumored to have fought alongside Robert the Bruce at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. In Portugal, the Templar Order was simply rebranded as the Order of Christ in 1319, allowing its members to continue their influence under a new name. This Portuguese connection played a crucial role in sponsoring the Age of Exploration, with Vasco da Gama and other explorers benefiting from Templar knowledge and funding. The Templars may have been disbanded in name, but their legacy endured, subtly shaping the course of European history long after their persecution. Epilogue. A legacy beyond myth. The true story of the Templars is far more nuanced than popular legend suggests. They were not just warriors but also scholars, healers, navigators, and diplomats. By uncovering these overlooked aspects of their history, we gain a richer understanding of their enduring influence. The Templars' cross was not just a symbol of war, but also one of resilience, knowledge, and unexpected alliances. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.